Explosions heard in Crimean Bridge area.
Here's a summary of the article.
2 explosions were heard in the Crimea Bridge area. It's loud again in the Crimea Bridge area. Eyewitnesses reported 2 powerful explosions on the bridge in different places, the National Resistance Center posted on Telegram. Damage to 2 sections on the bridge has been reported. As reported, President Volodymyr Zelensky said that the illegally built bridge across the Kerch Strait must be neutralized as it is an enemy object built in violation of international law and all possible norms. On the night of July 17, one of the sections of the Kerch Bridge collapsed after an explosion. In this regard, the main Directorate of Intelligence of the Ministry of Defense of Ukraine quoted Directorate's chief Kyrylo Budanov, who said that the Kerch Bridge was an unnecessary construction.
This post received a score of 3,800, with an upvote ratio of 97%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
It blows my mind that you can still hear tourists partying in the background in the video. Like, what the fuck is going through your mind?
Well, I can sort of understand it. It's a win-win for them. They're there to relax, but if worst comes to worst and they get hit by a missile, at least they won't have to live in Russia anymore.
It's a scientific study of happiness and age. The long story short is that, in most parts of the world, happiness vs age is U-shaped. It varies by country, but around 50 you've hit the bottom and are on an upward happiness trajectory. So in most countries you have a couple of decades of upward happiness before you die. Not Russia, the average Russian dies before the U starts going upward.
And then things got worse.
Yep. I think it also helps explain their acceptance of mass casualties they're experiencing. Unfortunately, it also means the status quo isn't as likely to change as we would hope.
I'm not confident the numbers of Kia, MIA are known by the average Russian, or even a well-informed Russian. Even if the casualty rates were known, it wouldn't surprise me if Russians felt it was worth it to destroy the Nazi Ukraine NATO alliance to secure Russia's borders.
Photos are going around that the bridge was hit at 8 separate points. Edit. Link.
That's actually a pretty great strategy, since even if the damage is superficial you can't move heavy equipment in to repair the middle hits till you've repaired the earlier ones, I suppose.
That bridge will eventually break a record as most attacked building.
Not sure if it's the official record, but 36 is a score to beat, alright.
Mark Steele has an anecdote about that hotel used in the Londonderry episode of Mark Steele's In Town. He was doing stand-up about how it's the most bombed building in Europe, and one Irish woman, not mentioned if from ROI or NI, shouts up, "in the world," as if she's proud of it.
Greater than Russia's foreign ministry condemned on Saturday what it called Ukraine's terrorist attack on the Crimean Bridge, saying it put innocent civilians' lives at risk. This is satire, right?
Rules for thee but not for me, I guess.
War crimes for thee, not for me? Attacking a bridge that is key to the Russian logistics network isn't even a war crime, it's just war.
At this point, it almost doesn't matter if the bridge is fully disabled or not. When a supply line comes under continuous attack like this, it's functionally disabled even if the physical infrastructure is not.
Yep, they have to stop traffic for several days each time it gets hit. Ukraine just has to keep hitting it every couple of days to stop traffic completely.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.